about women, and I also think if we can learn from what happened in Orlando, Dana, I also think what we can learn from Orlando is the fact that they will also exploit weakness. And they knew inside that nightclub there would be no armed security, there would be nobody else there to fight back, and they took advantage of sheep that were just sadly trapped there.
Yeah, there was one, from what I believe from the police report, there was one armed guard out front. But when you consider the amount of individuals who are inside the club and the fact that this radical Islamic terrorist was scoping it out, you know, it's 1 against 1 at that particular point, and he was able to gain entry inside the club, get past one guard at the front, and was able to gain entry inside the club. And I want to point out that 2 weeks after Orlando, Grant, 2 weeks after Orlando, there was another attempted shooting, another attempted mass shooting at a club. I believe it was in South Carolina, but you know what? That was thwarted because of a concealed carry permit holder who stopped that individual from carrying out another mass shooting at another nightclub, because that was not a gun-free zone, and because different states have different laws regarding alcohol and food content, etc. But all of that was thwarted because of a concealed carry permit holder. Grant, you and I talked before, after all of this happened, about how we have designated drivers. We should also employ designated concealed carriers. I know that when I go out, if I go out in a group, we always have just as you would have a designated driver, of course I'm not really a drinker, but you always have a designated concealed carrier. You always have one of those individuals, because we live in a new reality, Grant, where we're seeing domestic terror incidents on the rise, where we're seeing terrorist attacks across Europe, and they have absolutely no mercy or no shame. They will attack anyone and everyone, from the youngest to the oldest. We need to be prepared.
Yeah, it's a good idea, Dana, for sure it is.